Hey everyone, welcome back to another tarot session. This week I thought we could do messages from your future self. So we are going to be starting with the earth signs since we are in Virgo season. So Virgo, we are beginning with you. What I'm seeing here for you, Virgo, about messages from your future self. Okay, so this is telling me that the people that you are, I'm hearing the word chummy, but the people that you are, like in relationship with, that it seems very genuine, it seems very easy and pure and innocent, it seems just like you can be yourself with these people. There's a transparency, there's an authenticity, like an openness, and where everything is just very like out on the table and honest, like you guys can just be who you are and you guys really get along very well. So these could be like your friends, people you grew up with, people that you've known since childhood, people that you have like, that you feel like you have some kind of soul bond, soul connection to. Unfortunately, what this is telling me is that you might be uncovering that these types of soul connections, soul bonds that you think that you have with these people, it could actually be like a trauma bond. It could actually be some kinds of karmic relationships that you are confusing for being like something that is high vibrational and authentic and pure. But really, in reality, it's low vibrational. And again, it's karmic in the sense that it keeps you in, sticky situations that are, keeping you stuck and in low vibrational patterns. You're tethered. It's keeping you tethered to something that is like rotting, something that needs to go, something that is, like just, it has you in some way, stuck to it, like trapped in it. I'm seeing like chewing gum, like you're like stuck. It's like chewing gum stuck in hair. It's like a knot, and you have to come to terms with this. You have to be able to see this clearly for what it is. You have to be able to shine a light on the part of you that is perceiving these people to be, good for you, because these people, like, I don't think that they are. I don't think they're good for you. And I think that your future self is saying that you will uncover this, like you will be able to see this one day, or they're trying to give you a heads up to do the work that you need to do on yourself, to shine a light within and to see like what is it inside of you that is causing you to believe that these people are what you think they are, because it's showing me that whatever you think they are, however you think they're presenting, the role you think they're playing in your life, it's a fantasy, it's a delusion. And it's like, it's not real, it's not what's reality. And what's reality is that these people are actually not the real deal for you, and they're keeping you in a low vibrational state, doing low vibrational things. These are karmic connections. These are trauma bonds. The things that are keeping you attached to these people are things that are unhealthy and not good for you. And you need to be able to get to a place where you can see that for what it is and see that clearly and see what inside of you is attracting you to these people. Because when you really get down to the nitty gritty of it, to the core, you'll see that the reason why you guys are in relation is because of maybe like unhealthy dynamics. There's unhealthy things keeping you together. Like, you guys shouldn't really be in alignment. Like, if everyone was their highest self, their healthiest self, their most authentic, you guys wouldn't be in alignment. So there's something that's keeping you all together that is, misaligned, and that is unhealthy, and that is a result of like toxicity and something like that. And so yeah, this is what your higher self, I'm so sorry, that these are messages from your future self. This is what your future self wants to communicate with you, is that you're going to see the truth about this, and whatever comfort you get from these people, because I'm seeing that it could be like an emotional comfort, whatever emotional comfort you get from these people, you're going to find the real deal. You're going to really find how to fill that void in a way that's healthy, so that whatever it is that, like, whatever needs you're trying to meet by being in relation with these people, you're not going to need them anymore, because you're going to find the actual healthy way to meet your needs and to meet and to, you know, help yourself emotionally, so that you can see the truth about this and choose wisely, you know, choose wiser those that you work with and that you see every day, and, you know, those that you consider your soul fam, and the people that are in your soul pod. You're going to be able to align to people that are genuinely these things when you're able to learn how to nourish yourself emotionally. Like, whatever hole it is you're trying to fill by being with these people, you're going to learn how to do it yourself. Okay? Again, in a way that's healthy and true, and yeah, that sees the truth, that can see the truth. So then you will be able to align yourself again to healthier relationships and people, and to actual soul fam that are good for you and that are in alignment with you. Okay, I just feel like right now the people you're aligning with, they're not really like, yeah, they're just not good for you, or they're karmics. They're not soul fam. All right, Virgo, that was pretty long, but that was your message. I truly hope this helps. Good luck and take care. Bye. Hey Taurus, today we're doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is there's something that you're holding up on a pedestal. There's something that you look up to as like the know-all, be-all. Yeah, it's like something that you really look up to, that, you know, you think it has all of the answers, and you're very attracted to whatever this is. So I don't know what this is. This could be like a partner, a relationship, or this could be like some kind of like mentor, teacher, professor. If this has to do with spirituality, it could be like some spiritual guru or something that you look up to. But it's someone that you look up to, and I think it's a feminine energy, and you could really think this feminine energy is attractive, is like very attractive or something. And yeah, so I feel like the teachings that you are following from this person, okay? This person, by the way, could be a fire sign, if that helps you at all distinguish who we're talking about here. But again, I am getting a feminine energy, and I'm getting fire sign energy, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. But also earth sign. It could be fire sign, earth sign, and it could be a feminine energy. That doesn't necessarily mean, again, that it's a female. But okay, just take it as it resonates. If that helps you, good. But yeah, what I'm seeing is that following this person's lead, like following their teachings, is leading you astray in some way. It's leading you towards sadness. I don't know, maybe you're comparing yourself to this person, or whatever this person is teaching you. It's like you feel like you're falling short, or you're not up to par, or something like that. It's making you feel in lack in some way, or like emotionally in lack, like emotionally unfulfilled and sad, and like not special or chosen, or, you know, like insignificant. Like it's making you feel insignificant, and your future self wants you to take this as information, like as data of like, okay, well, you know, why do I feel this way? Because I feel like you're reaching some kind of a dead end here. Maybe what you're learning, like what you're taking away from this person, is more so like everything is like a facade. Like it only matters what you look like and how you present and what it appears to be on the outside, on the surface, but like how you truly feel inside, you know, doesn't really match what you're presenting outwardly. And that doesn't really matter, because all that matters really is like the appearances and like the status and, you know, like the power and the position. And I feel like that isn't like fulfilling you, you know? And so like you've reached a dead end, because maybe, you know, whatever advice you were taking it because it's like, well, this looks good and it looks successful and it looks attractive, and I want to be there and I want to do that. But like, I don't know, something about it here just either isn't doing it for you, something isn't adding up here, or if you've taken this person's lead and you've reached some kind of position power, now you're seeing like the fraud in it, like, you know, like the flaws, and like how it's like this isn't really bringing you any sort of internal fulfillment. Okay, and like it doesn't matter if you're in some position of power, if like you're unhappy and if things aren't really going good for you, like in real life, in your real life, in your internal world, if you're still like not at peace, or you're still tormented, or you're still feeling really bored with life, and you're still feeling like lackluster, and like if you're not seeing the magic, the fruit of things, or if you're just putting on a persona and like this isn't really the real you, and it's like you're seeing something isn't adding up, something seems like a facade, like a front, and these are messages from your future self. So again, I don't know, they're probably just either giving you a heads up on a particular person, or a belief or teaching that you're following, or maybe something to look at within yourself, something to reflect on. But yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like what I'm getting the most here is that appearances don't matter, looks don't matter, like status, power, your house, the luxuries, the material things, like these things don't equate to happiness. They don't equate to you being somewhere because you deserve to be there, or because it reflects anything about you. People could have these things and they could be like really crappy people on the inside. So don't confuse people that have these kinds of luxuries with like, oh my God, they must be favored, or oh my God, they're doing something right, or oh my God, like, that's not always necessarily the truth. It's a faulty belief and understanding. And people that present pretty out in public, but like on the inside they're decrepit, or like their shadow selves is what's running their lives. They're in denial. And these are people that are living disconnected lives, and really deep down they are sad and empty and hollow, and they don't see the magic of life, and they're missing the bigger picture. They're missing the point, despite whatever their position says that they are. That's not always the truth about them, okay? That doesn't always reflect who they are as a person. And so you have to go deeper than that, and you have to be able to see the truth about it. Okay, Taurus? So that's your message. I hope that helps. Good luck. Hey Capricorn, we are doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing for you guys is that your future self wants to tell you to be confident in who you are. I feel like you're a very smart person, very astute, very serious. You're very about it. And they want you to be able to like have fun. I don't know, like be more lighthearted, have more fun. Like you are able to be who you are, like get across that you are serious, that you're no nonsense, that you are a BS detector. Like you're able to get that energy across and still be yourself, like still be your fun loving self, still have a good time. Like you don't always have to present as like this stone face person, like someone that doesn't have any emotions, that doesn't laugh, that doesn't you know what I mean? Like have a lot of flexibility, because like you're scared that then people aren't going to take you serious or something, or you don't want other people to see like another side of you. It's like you want to stay in this position of authority, and so like you're afraid to show people like your more fun loving side, your funny side, your lighthearted side. And they're saying like when you're able to be both, like you have this fun loving side, but then like when needed, when it's needed, you're able to like snap back into that serious position. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's okay. It's like something about that. Like it's something like you don't know how to balance these two sides of you, or you're not confident enough to do it, or something like that. I just feel like you're the real deal. Like you're the real deal. You're intelligent, and you know what you're talking about. Like you have a very clear head, a very clear mind about what it is that you do, and what it is that you express, and how it is that you live your life, and like what is truth. And I don't know, I just feel like you have a good head on your shoulders, and you can really see things with clarity and with truth. Like you have vision. But it's like, in order for people to take you serious, you think that you can't like present a different side to you. And I feel like spirit just really wants you to be so comfortable with yourself that it's like you're able to be whoever you want to be at any moment. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be funny and silly and goofy and super unserious because like that's what's okay for that moment, like it's not a moment to be super serious, and that side of you could come out and it's fine. They want you to be able to let that side out of you just fine, and then like know that you can switch back when you need to switch back, and to be confident in yourself, to own who you are, to take up space, to be confident, and not so like stuck and not believing in yourself and thinking that you can't have like these two sides or something. Maybe it's like you want people to like you, so you don't put on the serious face, like you're only funny. You know what I mean? Because like you want people to like you, but it's like you have the solutions, you have the answers, and sometimes you have to be serious and you have to tell people how it is. So take it how it resonates, okay? Because I feel like you're having a hard time balancing these two energies of like the serious energy and like this lighthearted, funny, silly, goofy kind of energy. Like the super unserious energy. So whether you are super unserious, it's asking you to like get more serious and not be afraid of people like not liking you or being called a bitch or something. Like it's like you have solutions. You can see things clearly. Like sometimes you have to be no nonsense and you have to say it how it is, and that's what is needed, and that's what you're being called to do. But if you're like more on the side of like you are that really serious person, and maybe you don't like when people play games, but then like you're too serious, like you don't know how to have fun, or you don't want other people to see like a different side of you. It's saying to be able to be flexible and to be able to like step into that role of like just fun and being silly and funny and being lighthearted, and like that's okay. Like it's okay to also be in that energy. Like we don't always need to be in either extremes like at all times, and actually you being able to balance these two sides of yourself shows like a mastery, and it shows like a confidence, and it's like an authenticity also, and it's like just let both of these sides shine, okay? Like like you don't have to feel like self-conscious or like no, I can't do that because then I'm not going to be like, people aren't going to take me serious, or people are not going to like me, people are going to think I'm a bitch. It's like stop worrying so much and just be you, be who you truly need to be, and know that you'll have the discernment to like know what's appropriate for when. Okay? That's your message. I truly hope this helps. We made it to the air signs for messages from your future self. We are starting with you, Gemini. Oh, this is such a breath of fresh air because I just did the earth signs and their messages were kind of like heavy and not the best. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, is it the energy of the day? Is it the deck? But no, it was just the earth signs apparently, because this is such good energy, Gemini. So your future self just wants to tell you to take it slow, to take it easy, to be patient. You are building something solid. You are building a strong foundation, something that is going to be very valuable. Like you're building wealth, you're building abundance, you're building material goods and success and riches, whether that's like you're building a family or you're building your bank account or like assets or something. But yeah, they're saying like slowly but surely. So just keep going one step at a time. I feel like you're in the middle of a process, and eventually you will find yourself leveling up. You'll find yourself like at the end of this process having moved to the next chapter, and it's going to be like a very desirable outcome. Like it's like that something good is going to come out of it. So just keep doing whatever you're doing, because whatever you're doing is valuable. It's working. You're on the right track. Know that you will get the fruit of your labor. It is on its way to you. Maybe not right now. Again, it looks like it's going to take time, but it looks like, you are like learning and becoming better, and yeah, like it just looks very, very good. You're being united with something that is meant for you, and yeah, this could even have to do with like a significant other, a partner, if there's someone that you met and that, you know, like you're asking about, like you don't know what's going to happen with this person. Is this person like going to stand the test of time? Is it going to work out? I feel like it is. It looks like really, really good energy. Like you can rest assured that things are going to work out. You won't be alone. Like I feel like you will find someone to make a family with. So if that's your question, like, oh, am I ever gonna like find someone where I can like make a family with, build something with, grow with? It's like, yes, you're gonna find that. You're gonna find someone that you can build with and grow with and create a legacy with, and it's going to align. So yeah, just keep up the good work, stay patient, one step ahead of the other, stay in your process, and just expect good things your way. Your future self wants to reassure you. So that's your message. I hope this helps. Hey Libra, we are doing messages from your future self. So your future self wants to tell you to keep your eye on the prize. I feel like there's an opportunity or something that you are going to be starting or working on. And I feel like it's something that is bringing you emotional fulfillment first and foremost, but maybe it's not like immediately going to be bringing you some kind of financial success or, something that you can really like rely on or something. Like it seems to be like a really small opportunity or something that is only going to, you know, like in terms of like finances and money, like it's like something that isn't really going to provide a lot of finances, but it could be something that really like fulfills you or like really opens up your mind, opens up your life in other ways emotionally, like puts you down other pathways where you can cultivate and build skills, like skill sets that are then going to be useful in your future. So it's like, even though right now you're not seeing anything tangible from it, or maybe it's like a really small opportunity, or there's just like something with like money being short, I feel like the value of this is going to come in the long run in terms of finances, because, you know, I feel like the value of it right now is probably something that you enjoy, something that you're attracted to, something that you like, something that makes you really happy, like emotionally fulfilled. But maybe, you know, like again, the finances are lacking. But over time, I feel like if you stick with it, they'll be there. The finances will present, they'll come. Like something about this looks to be very valuable, but not in the way that you'd expect, not in the way that you think. And that's why I think it's asking you to like stay the course, because it's like you're gonna learn something different, or it's like it's gonna take a different turn. Like it's going to be unexpected. It's like your future self is saying like you can't possibly fathom like where this is going or where this is heading. Like you can't fathom it. Like you just have to stay optimistic, stay positive, keep moving. And even though it doesn't look like much right now, just know that eventually over time it's going to like bring you somewhere else. Like it's going to take you somewhere. It's going to be like what facilitates a path that is going to be very, very valuable for you. But they're just saying like you can't even fathom it right now. Like there's no way that you can even comprehend it right now. You just have to trust, and you just have to like go with the flow and believe in yourself and take it one step at a time. And I feel like you are going to have doubts, and they're saying like it's okay, just even through the doubts, like try to stay optimistic, keep planning, keep moving forward, keep expanding your vision, keep moving ahead, keep learning. I feel like you're going to learn a lot of new things that you never thought you would learn, and it's going to open up doors and pathways, and you're going to be like, oh my God, like I would have never expected this. Like it's something that's going to be so unexpected, you know, like you would have never thought. But yeah, like I feel like it's gonna start one way and then it's gonna end another way, and like you're never gonna like guess, you know, like where it's taking you. It's a surprise, but it's going to be like a happy surprise. I feel like you're gonna love this experience and love this journey, and you're gonna love where you end up. Okay, so that is your message. I truly hope this helps. Hey Aquarius, we are doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is that, you know, your future self just wants you to know that you are in a process. You're in a stage right now where you're still gathering information. Like you're still learning. You're still researching and like putting all the pieces to the puzzle together, and like, you know, like you're still in a very beginning stages of understanding something to its fullest extent. Okay, so if you're feeling like burdened and like, you know, you're carrying a big weight on your shoulders, it's because of that reason, because like you don't have all of the answers right now, and it's only natural for you not to have all of the answers right now because you're still in that learning phase. Okay, like you're still researching again and like gathering all of the information and like putting two and two together and like figuring it out. But your future self wants you to know that you will unite with like the right work for you, with the right group, the right people. You will build within the right group. Okay, so if like money right now is something that you're worried about, I feel like you are going to eventually find something that works for you, something that feels like it's sustaining. You will create a legacy. You will have something that is tangible. And I feel like it's within a group of people. Like you're going to find like a group of people to work with, you know, or to like live with, or to build with, right? To build with like minds that you can build with, create with, something stable and solid. Like you will find your place in the world. Your future self is asking for you to stay optimistic about this and to know that you will find value. You will find value in your life. Okay. Whatever it is that's holding you back, it's like something that has to do with yourself. So it's like maybe you still don't know something about yourself, like you still can't see something super clearly yet about yourself, and you need to shine a light within, or you just need to evolve, to grow, to mature, to grow in wisdom, to have more wisdom in order to be able to make better decisions or something like that, to be able to see things with more clarity, with honesty, you know, with truth. Yeah, because I feel like this is what's keeping you stuck, but you know, it's part of the process. I feel like you are learning. You will be gathering the information that you need to gather in order to learn. Okay, let it take the time that it needs to take so that you can give to whatever it is that you need to give to, so that you can align yourself with the people, the job, the situation that is going to be fruitful for you. I feel like you're still learning like how to make the best decisions, how to make the best choices, how to be more discerning. You're still like learning how to do that. Okay, you're in process, so keep doing what you're doing and good luck. I feel like your future self just wants to reassure you that, you know, you're in process. You still have some more to uncover, to learn, but just stay optimistic because you will grow something tangible within a group of people, a community. You know, like you're gonna grow something valuable and worth it. Whether this is like money, assets, finances, a job, a family, a legacy, you will build something. Okay, so good luck. We made it to the water signs for this week's topic on messages from your future self. We are going to be starting with you, Cancer. So Cancer, what I'm seeing here for you guys, your future self wants to communicate to you that it's time for you to take initiative on something, specifically to leave something that seems like everything is okay, everything is working just fine, is in order, but you know that it feels kind of like lackluster. It feels like something that you've lost interest in, or something that, like, you know, nothing can come from it anymore. Like nothing can flourish here, can bloom or blossom, or it's kind of like a functioning dysfunction, something that it's like, yeah, it works, it's working, you know, but it's like there's no passion, or it's gonna stop working soon, or you know, like you've reached the limit, you've reached the cap. There's something here that you're being encouraged to walk away from, and to not continue to be patient with, to not continue to like try to stick it through, and you know, like just stand by. It's like saying, like, take your initiative, take your power, and move elsewhere. Go where you are feeling inspired and like electrified. Like, go to something that really interests you and is really calling you and that you're really curious about. This could be like a creative outlet, again, like a passion, an interest, a hobby, something that you can give more of your time to, something that you should invest in. I feel like it's something that you already, like it already piqued your interest. You're already interested in. And now it's like you just have to take initiative and give to it, like study it or learn it or give time into it, invest in it. It's saying that you have everything that you need right now to move towards whatever this is. And once you move towards it, like that's the first step. Everything will fall into place. You'll receive the clarity that you need to keep moving forward. Right now, it's just like a little nudge, like a little, like an interest, like, something that it's small. It's just like a creative outlet or a hobby or something, a passion. And if you just take that first step towards it, then little by little you'll start receiving more information, how you can grow this, how you can cultivate this, how you can truly invest into this to the point where it can turn into something that's a stable in your life, and that is something that you can grow with, or grow, like grow the opportunity, take it somewhere. Like, you'll know what to do from here, but it's just like saying to start somewhere, start small. And once you go in that direction, the rest will follow, the clarity will follow. I'm seeing that this has to do something with like your personality, with who you are, with your authenticity, something that brings you joy, something with your inner child, like it makes your inner child happy and glow and bright. And yeah, like move towards that, towards your happiness, and take it slow, start small, and then you'll get the insight that you need to get, the clarity that you need on how you can progress it and move forward and grow it. Okay, Cancer, that's your message. I hope this helps, and good luck. Hey, Scorpio, we are doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing here for you is you could be finding yourself kind of like at square one or something, like in the beginning stages of something where you have to kind of start all over, or you're starting from scratch, or you're feeling very alone, like you don't have a lot of support, or you're feeling like you don't have a lot of resources, like you have to make a little go a long way, you have to stretch your resources. Like, you could just be feeling either like financial hardship and lack, or emotionally rejected, and left out in the cold, like abandoned in some way. Or this could also be talking about self-esteem, like you could be feeling not good enough, and like you don't know if you are capable of something. And so your future self, it just wants to give you comfort and confidence. They want to tell you that you absolutely have what it takes to get through whatever, life experience, journey, you are being asked to get through right now. They're saying like God doesn't give you what you can't handle. And, there's always like some sort of higher power that is assisting you and helping you and holding your hand and carrying you through. So they just want to give you that kind of like comfort to, one, tell you that you have what it takes. You are strong enough. You have the endurance. You have the capability. You have everything that you need to get through, okay? You can do this. You can be strong. You can manage. You can overcome these obstacles, whatever they are and however impossible they seem. Just call on, a higher power, whoever it is that you believe in, God, divinity, spirit, source. Just call on help, pray, and just know that that energy is with you and they are helping to get you through, okay? Because I do see that it's hard. It's like a hard, difficult thing that you need to like go through right now. And just know that you're not alone. Like I'm hearing like you're not the only one that has had to go on this journey, and you're not the only one going on this journey currently either. Like, that these things happen, and just like other people have overcome, so can you. Okay, so they're saying to just kind of like worry most on your internal state, like focus on that. Focus on trying to neutralize that, on nourishing that, keeping yourself keeping yourself internally happy and like, if not happy, just like fulfilled. And I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong words. Keep yourself internally regulated is what I'm trying to say. Keep yourself internally regulated, neutral, like as calm as possible, knowing that you can overcome and that you can reach a point in your life where you will find happiness, where you will be content and you will find fulfillment. Like, even if it's not, you don't know how, and you don't know how you're going to get there, and that's not how you're feeling right now, and everything is all over the place, it doesn't matter. Just know, like, at the end of the day, I know that I will be aligned to these emotions, to these feelings. I will feel good. I will feel internally at bliss and content. And I know that I will be the one to get myself there. I will do what it takes. I will put in the work. I will let myself be led and guided to get myself there. I will find my happiness. I will align to it. I know that this is an experience that is possible and that I am capable of achieving. I know that. And as long as you have that optimistic perspective and you just show up for yourself and do what it is that you have to do to get yourself there, and like really prioritize and focus your internal state, your emotional state above all else, you'll be able to do this, okay? So you have to first do research. We live in a day and age where we have a lot of technology and we have like information right at our fingertips. We have access, to a lot, whether it's like articles, YouTube videos, go to an actual like therapist, professional, specialist, whatever it is, to help you really work through the things that are blocking you from feeling happy, the things that are in your way, and learn how to really overcome. See, like, what is it that is emotionally just blocking you, that is keeping you stunted, that is keeping you triggered, that is keeping you wanting to hide, not feeling good. You have to address these things and really process these things and really work through it and really find ways that you can overcome and get better, and remove the obstacles that are in the way of you feeling truly happy and content and fulfilled. So you have to put in that work. You have to research, you have to learn, you have to put certain things into practice, you have to prioritize certain things, and it is absolutely possible. So even if you don't see like how it's possible, or you don't see like any light, like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now, you have to stay optimistic, do what it is that you have to do, learn, gather the information, and then put it into practice and do it. Take action, take initiative. Stay motivated, stay disciplined on your journey, on your path, and you will see that you will arrive to a place of happiness and joy and contentment and fulfillment. You will get there one day, but you have to put in the work and the energy and the effort to get yourself there, to align to that reality, okay? And you can do it. You are capable. You have everything that you need to get yourself there. That is your message. I truly hope this helps, and good luck. Hey Pisces, we're doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing here for you is that right now you are starting something. You're like starting a journey, and it's kind of like you're doing like the hard behind the scenes work that isn't, like it isn't interesting. It's like the dirty work that no one cares about, that no one's interested in, like the stuff you have to do, that it's like stuff that needs to get done, it's necessary, but like there's no spotlight, like you don't get recognized. It's like the boring stuff that nobody really sees, like the boring part of the process, the behind the scenes stuff, the dirty nitty gritty kind of work that you have to put in before you can get yourself to a place where you can be like acknowledged and recognized and seen for your effort and all of that. It's like kind of like you're going unnoticed, unseen, doing the hard work now, like that startup work that you have to do. And yeah, like your future self, I guess, just wants to encourage you and wants to motivate you, wants to like tell you to keep your eye on the prize, that you're doing this for a reason. Always remember like your why. This is a wish fulfillment for you, something that's meaningful for you, this work. And it can be difficult, it can be hard, it can be trying, I'm hearing, and it can test you, but your future self wants to tell you to keep going, not to stop, to keep the momentum up and keep it moving. Like right now, you're not being noticed, you're not being seen, you're doing all the hard work that, like you don't get acknowledged. There are no thank yous. There are no prizes right now, but it's kind of like that beginning startup work that has to get put in, and they just want you to like get through this part while maintaining like your vision and your focus and your why, and like why you're doing it, remembering why you're doing it, and like what this means to you and how happy you're going to be when you are at the end of this, and you can like just sit back and be like, I did this, I built this from scratch, I put in the work, and look at me now, kind of like harvesting everything that you put in, like reaping what you sowed, enjoying the fruits, you know what I mean? So yeah, your future self is just telling you like, it's gonna be hard. It's hard. Keep it going, keep it up. Don't give up. I feel like right now it's mostly like a mental thing, like you have to like keep yourself focused and determined, and it's like a mental thing, mind over matter. Like focus on your emotions and your emotional state and your mental state, and making sure that that's all, cleared and good, because if that's all in order and aligned, then it's gonna help you to like keep it moving, keep the momentum going, and keep it pushing and keep things flowing. So yeah, your future self is just like, keep going, keep pushing, you got this. I know it's hard, but don't stop. Remember your reasons, remember your why. You will be happy. You'll be so happy that you put in this work and that you did it. So if you're also battling like some kind of anxiety, like, oh, but am I ever going to get there? Is this all going to be for nothing? What if it's all for nothing? Am I going to like reach my wish fulfillment? Like, they need you to stay positive. They need you to stay optimistic, and they need you to keep it moving, keep going forward, and put in the work and stay on your journey, stay on your path. Because as long as you continue giving to this, then there's no way that it can't work. Like if you keep showing up every day and you keep building this, then there's no way that it's not gonna come into fruition and manifest for you. Okay, right now you're just like sowing the seeds, and eventually you will reap what you sow. Okay, that's just the way it works. That's cause and effect. Okay, so keep your eye on the prize and stay optimistic. You got this. That's your message. I hope this helps, and good luck. We made it to the fire signs for messages from your future self. Aries, we are going to be starting with you. So Aries, what I'm seeing here is your future self is telling you to get that ass into gear. They want you to take initiative on something. Like there's something that, I don't know, it looks like you're leaving it up to fate, or leaving it up to God. Like you're just kind of letting things take its course, and you think that something is going to align and just, work out in your favor, and you're just like not really taking any real steps towards it or initiative or something. And they're saying like, you are blocking your own success here. Like it's not like there's something here that you are relying on, like, divine, like divinity to like just align for you. And sometimes that's the case. Sometimes that's really what you have to do. But I'm seeing specifically for whatever this is that's coming up here, like there's something that your future self is like, no, like no one is going to align this for you. Nothing is going to change this. Like no one is going to just magically make this work out in your life. Like there's something that you have to do. There's something that with your free will, with your resources, with your skills, with your energy, you have to put something into motion. You have to make something happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's your fault. Like you're the one to blame because you didn't put in the effort or the energy. Like you didn't push something forward, and then like you're gonna blame it on someone else or something else, or like, oh, like I have bad luck, or the divine, didn't make that happen for me, or like something is going to turn out in a way that you didn't want it to turn out because you were just sitting there waiting for something to like fall on your lap, and you didn't put in the effort for that thing to go in that particular direction that you are hoping that it would. You're not doing anything, like you didn't put in the effort. You have to put in the effort. Like you have to do something. You have to take some kind of initiative. And yeah, your future self is kind of being really direct with you about this, and like really blunt, really forward. They're like, don't sit here and then have regrets and then be sad with the outcome and think, oh, well, there was nothing I could have done about that. Like it, like I couldn't do nothing about that. That's the outcome. And I guess I just had bad luck, or, like, I guess whatever you're going to blame it on. They're saying the only thing to blame it on is like that you didn't put in some kind of effort or take some kind of initiative, and you were leaving it up to like God, or leaving it up to divinity or something to like make something happen in your life. And they want you to know that in this case, for this particular scenario, that is just not the way that's going to work. Like there's something here that you need to do, that you need to say, or you need to decide on, that you need to see clearly, that you need to act upon. Okay, communicate, make moves towards. Like there's something, okay, and it needs to come up. Like you need to be able to see the truth of this, because maybe you can't see it. Like maybe it's obscured and that's why you're not acting on it. But your future self wants you to be able to like, hear the call, and like to make a decision, and to make the decision to move and to do something, instead of just not doing nothing and then be sad about the outcome. I think it has something to do with like yourself, having self-confidence, believing in yourself. Something like it needs your effort. Like you need to achieve something strictly by your own effort and like your own work, like dedicating yourself to something day in and day out, and making something happen, being passionate about something and sticking to it, showing up for it. And yeah, like cultivating something and being efficient and sufficient, and making sure that you have something because of your own effort. Like whatever you have, it's because like, it wasn't given to you. It wasn't like easy. It was like, I have this because I worked for this, something like that. Okay, Aries, I wish I could be more specific. Like I'm feeling like I want to get a little deeper and to like give you more specific details so you know exactly what this is about, but I feel like that's going to be hard to do because it's going to be about different things for each of you. So I truly hope that helps. Good luck. Hey Leo, we are doing messages from your future self. This is such a beautiful message. I love this so much. First of all, the sun is right in the middle of this spread, and that is your card. That's the Leo card, front and center. I feel like that's happened before. But Leo, your future self, like they're just wanting to reassure you that whatever hardship you're going through right now, whatever like self-esteem issues you could be going through right now, or rejection, I feel like maybe someone broke your heart, or someone didn't treat you how you deserved, or you weren't seen, or something. You weren't valued, you weren't appreciated, you were stepped all over, like you were betrayed, like you were done dirty or done wrong. And maybe you sometimes like wonder, like, am I just not worthy? Am I just not enough? Did I deserve that? Is there something wrong with me? Like, like you start questioning yourself, and this really does hurt your self-esteem, or it has, or it currently is. And your future self just wants to tell you that you are going to overcome these feelings and these emotions, and you are going to see the truth about these relationships, or these communications, these things that happened to you, decisions that people made, or decisions even that you made that led you right into the trap, that led you into someone's trick, or someone's bad energy, or like whatever led you into these relationships that weren't good for you, that didn't end up like doing anything for you but harming you. Whatever, you're going to see the truth of it. Like, you're going to see what led you there, why you were attracted to that. You're going to see how these people, you know, like, it has nothing to do with you. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them and what's inside of them and the stuff that they carry and their own inner demons that they have to figure out and deal with. It's very telling of them and of who they are as people. It reflects who, like, their character and, you know, what they're okay with and who they're okay showing up as in the world. And, you know, the low quality being that they are. Like, you're going to start to see the truth. Like, you're not going to internalize this anymore and see it as like, oh, like, it's a flaw on your end or it's something that you did. Like, you're going to put it where it goes, you know, put that energy where it belongs, which is like, no, you're the one that's lacking. You're the one that doesn't have a conscience, that doesn't have any morals. You're the one that missed out on a good thing. And you're the one that is so hurt and decrepit and hollow and empty that this is how you chose to move in the world. You're going to really start to see your value, see, you know, like, that you are worthy, see that you know, like, you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, that you are kind, that you have a big heart, that you are generous, and, you know, that your light attracted some nasty people and that's not your fault. And it's time for you to let go, to release whatever it was that you were holding on, whatever beliefs you were holding on about these situations. I'm feeling like it's multiple situations, like, throughout your life. It's like you're just finding clarity, you're finding the truth, you're releasing it, you're really finding your happiness, you're stepping into your authenticity, and just, like, you're free, you're liberated. Like, you're not going to carry other people's crap anymore. Like, you're going to see, like, that's not mine to carry. Why am I carrying this? I didn't do anything wrong. They're the ones that did, like, really crazy things. Like, why am I the one over here hurting and carrying someone else's bad actions? I didn't do that. That was their decision. That was their bad. And, like, you're just going to start getting really clear with yourself and, like, love yourself and be, you're going to be able to feel comfortable again, to just, like, come out and be yourself and be fun loving and happy. You're just going to be able to have good conversation, good communication, to make good decisions. And I just feel like you're healing, and that's what your future self wants to tell you. It's like the future looks really good for you. You're going to see things for what they are. You're going to see the truth. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get justice. And this is your justice. It's like seeing the truth and not carrying any of it, and feeling free and feeling happy and being able to sleep with yourself at night, and, you know, being your happy, fun loving self. And you know what I mean? Like, being able to make good relationships, to align to these good relationships, to make good decisions, to communicate honestly, you know, and in ways that are healthy. Like, all of the stuff that you went through, this is what it taught you how to do. So at the end, it was a win. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just seeing, like, your confidence flourishing, a lot of healing energy for you in the future, and really good people by your side, okay, that you can work with, that you surround yourself with. Like, you're like, all of this is going to teach you so much, and you're going to align to the things that are right for you, and you're not going to have to relive the pains of the past. You can finally, like, see the truth of everything and release it. Okay, Leo, that's your message. Good luck. Hey Sagittarius, today we're doing messages from your future self. So what I'm seeing here that your future self wants to communicate to you, it has to do with your communication and the decisions that you make regarding your communication. So I feel like there's, like, a way that you are held back, that, you know, like, justice doesn't come through and harmony and balance doesn't come through, and it has to do with the way that you communicate. So your future self just wants you to get better with the way that you communicate, and to have more clarity with the way that you communicate, and to be more responsible with the way that you communicate, and to be, like, really accountable, like, to understand the impact of your words and what you say and all of these things, and to make sure that you're very intentional with how you communicate. Because I feel like you know, you could communicate right now, and it's to people, like, that are super valuable, super important, that you find, again, very valuable. So these could be people from your family that you've known for a long time, that you've built with, you know, that it's like part of your legacy. Again, like, family members, the people that you're related to, your relatives. I'm seeing a mother energy here. I'm seeing a spouse energy. Yeah, I'm seeing like people that make you happy, that you love, you know, like again, like you value. And like these are the people that you are you are able to come crazy at, and they just want you to be more mindful, like don't be so impulsive. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're saying don't be so impulsive with your speech, with the things that you say, because like you're impulsive, the things that you say when you're impulsive, it's coming from a hurt place. It's not like really what's true or what you mean or what you want to say, and then like you could destroy relationships or harm relationships that are important to you because you were not careful, you were careless, you were impulsive, and you know the things that you were saying, it was coming from a place that was hurt, that you know was in pain from your wounds. So you have to be able to see the truth of this. Like your future self is wanting you to see that you have like an inclination or a habit of doing this, and they want you to be more careful with your speech and not to just say the first thing that comes out of your I'm so sorry. They want you not to say the first thing that comes to mind, the first thing that comes to your head, because maybe it's not like the most responsible thing to say. Like they want you to have a filtering system where it's like, okay, this is what I want to say right now, but is this like the best thing for me to say right now? Is this the truth right now? Am I being kind right now? Is this the right time for me to say this? Am I the best person to say this? Am I qualified to say this? You know, like have like a checking system before you speak of like, should I say this or not? Like, where is this coming from? And you know, so that you can be more intentional and more responsible with the things that you choose to say, you know, because I feel like you're saying it and you're saying it with so much conviction and you're saying it like if it's truth, and it's like, it's just coming from a hurt place inside of you, and you're spewing all of that onto people where like it shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you need to deal with inside of yourself instead of like directing all of that poison on others. And so you need to be able to distinguish like, you know, facts from fiction is what I'm hearing. Like, oh, that's not the truth, that's just my hurt feelings, or that's just my bitterness, or that's just my trauma speaking. You know, I need to be able to have a checking system so I know like what I need to just keep to myself and what it is that I need to work through and it's my responsibility to work through, and what it is that, you know, I can express that is truthful, that is, you know, intentional and responsible and like, yeah, like kind and considerate is what I'm hearing also. Because like I said, you have a tendency to like with your speech, with your words and the things that you choose to express, you can destroy relationships, like, or like really harm them, just like, you know, like put some bad energy, like put a bad tinge on it when like it didn't need to be there, it doesn't belong there, and it's actually with people that you like and love, which is normal. Like usually like the people that we love and that we're comfortable with, those are the people that we are comfortable like spewing all of like our hatred towards. Not hatred because we hate them, but it's like because we're carrying pain and like hate inside of us, and so because we love them and we feel comfortable with them, sometimes they're the ones that like get that. So you have to make sure that you're not harming people and that you're able to like control yourself and regulate yourself and like deal with yourself, and that you're mindful, and you know that you're treating these people how they deserve to be treated, because honestly, I'm seeing that you love these people. They mean so much to you. So treat them as such, you know, like they deserve this kind of consideration and this kind of care and like attention to detail, and like to, you know, for you to be delicate and intentional. Okay, Sagittarius, so that is what your future self wants to communicate with you. I hope this helps, and good luck.